had stones.
Gummy Bears, it was just, I mean, it was cool. We were a very small team. We were still trying to figure out things. It was just a lot of camaraderie in the studio. I mean, there was only, I want to say like 2 shows going, or, you know, and a special, like a Fluffy Dogs and Gummies, and Wuzzles had just 1 season, and, you know, development was going on. So it was a very small group and a lot of energy. It was a lot of fun. And then when we got into the Disney afternoon, it was even better because we didn't have to have network approval for anything. It was basically, if we could sell Michael and Jeffrey on an idea, we then did it. Buena Vista distribution had to take it. They didn't have any input. And we got a lot of close scrutiny for the first 3 scripts from our president, who was Gary Kreisel of TV animation. And then he had stuff to do. So you were on your own. You'd come up with anything. And then when first footage came back, there was kind of like a little more scrutiny, because is it going the way we expected? You know, how's it looking? What adjustments do we have to do? And you went back to doing whatever you wanted until it was about time to go on the air, at which time it'd either be good times or panic, depending on what they thought of your show. I mean, I couldn't have done Darkwing Duck and had the show we ended up with under any other situation, because I was just trying all sorts of crazy, goofy things.
I've just gone crazy!
Come on, Dad. It's not that complicated. Cabbages from outer space are duplicating everybody in the world so they can take over the planet, and this cow, who's really an alien, has come here to recapture them. Just deal with it.
It started as Jeffrey saying, hey, you did this episode of DuckTales called Double O Ducks. I want a show called Double O Duck. Again, I thought it's just a spy parody. There's no Disney heart to it. But, you know, boss said I got to do it. And that's all I presented him. And he said the same thing. He said, there's no Disney heart to this. Do it over. Thank goodness. You know, he should have said, get me somebody else. But instead, I went into, okay, what about The Shadow? And Doc Savage had a team of guys who worked in secret. And ideas like that bubbled around Silver Age of comics. And he really turned into more of a superhero, a superhero than a spy. But you could look at that pitch and really do a normal show, I guess. And then as we got into it, it was like, no, I'm pitching, what if you take, you know, Warner Brothers shorts and gave them heart and 22 minutes instead of 7 minutes and just gags. And that's what I was chasing, and some hit it better than others. When I was doing development, they wanted a new character, so I came up with Double O Duck, who at the time wasn't much more than visually was Donald Duck in a white tuxedo, mask, and a little hat.